Hi all. I'm doing this one just for us guys here at church, and that's why I've called this one Out of My Mind, because I used to have a blog. Well, I still do, I just hardly ever blog. And this would be something that I would put on, but I'm going to vlog it instead, and it's only here on the Foothill Facebook page. And I'm doing this because I've had a few requests. And I want to be perfectly clear. This is my own opinion. I don't consider myself an expert in much of anything. Yes, I've been doing counseling mental health work for 40 years or so this year. But I don't consider myself an expert. So what this is about is all of the stuff we're taking in from the media, from the news. I'm watching Judge Judy, and there's a little band going across the bottom telling me this and that. And I've been advising clients and people in the Wednesday Night Life group, don't read what's in the press. Skip the front page. You can tell he's been reading it, and it's got him freaked. And this is the reason. I'm not saying be uninformed. Pastors sent out a mailing that talks about things that we need to do to protect ourselves. And I think that's good. One source, let him figure out where to get it. That's an accurate source. But so much out there is mutually contradictive, or it's incomplete. I believe, and maybe I'm paranoid, that the media is feeding this panic, and I really do think that after all of this is over, those in my line of work are going to be dealing with a lot of emotional and mental stress fallout from this thing that may end up being worse than the illness itself. And there are positive things there I think are going to come out of this too, but that's not my point here. My point here is we're not doing ourselves any favors by listening to all this stuff on the media, reading all this stuff in the paper, if you happen to still get one, or on Facebook where a lot of garbage is posted. And yes, some of the humor at dealing with this is really helpful, but it's not helpful. Even positive stuff we can stress just talking about and thinking about COVID-19, however you pronounce it. Anyway, so if we're doing what we're supposed to do to take care of ourselves, to take care of our family, being responsible, that's all we can do. All this information just feeds more anxiety, and there's sort of a low level of anxiety in the culture as a whole anyway. You trust the Lord, you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you're still going to deal with some anxiety. And so let's not feed it. I know people who are obsessed with keeping track of all this stuff, and what's it end up doing? It ends up causing them to be emotionally panicked. And this is stressful enough as it is without feeding that. So I really recommend contacting one another using social media like we're doing in our Wednesday Night Life group, Jim Becker's Thursday night group, other life groups. If you don't belong to one, this is a good time to join. See which one is on a night that you could go once this is all over, and see about if they're doing video conferencing and join in, contact them. But encourage one another, and encourage one another not by talking about the stats, not by talking about what you read this time. Stay away from that stuff. It's not helpful. At least that's my opinion based on what I've seen. Take it for what it's worth, and keep your focus on the Lord. Encourage one another. Be blessed by Him. We will get through this, but I don't want to see us be a mental wreck when it's over. So again, take it for what it's worth. Just my thoughts. Have a great day. By the way, if you know people in the church that are not on the church's Facebook page, encourage them to get on. And I'll talk to you later through my regular vlog. Meanwhile, have a blessed day. Bye all.